Hello and welcome to appse AI demo. So today in this session we will show this workflow which you can see in the screen. So it basically what it does is it involves data migration from Salesforce to Zoho CRM. So we know that there are a lot of organizations who need to migrate their data from one CRM to another CRM time to time because of various reasons. And when they are trying to migrate data from one system to another system, there are few challenges which they face. One of these challenges, lot of data is actually lost during this migration because the fields cannot be mapped properly. Not every field can be mapped properly. The second thing which is another challenge for them is lot of data which they have in the source system, the previous system, is outdated now. The customer information has changed, but their system in many cases remained with the old information that they have within their system. So when they are migrating data to the new system, we can take the data migration to a new level where not only we will be able to migrate the data, but we can enrich the data in between. So in this flow, we will show how you can migrate data from Salesforce to Zoho, and in between you can enrich the data with the most latest information possible. So in this case, we are trying to migrate account and contact. So our journey starts with this node, which is Salesforce node, where we are trying to get the account information, right? So here we can use a filter. I am not trying to sync every account at once. I have selected a specific account type. So type is a field within account where you can specify whether this is a customer, this is a prospect, this is a partner, whatever the type is. So in every data migration, data is migrated in phases. So we or anyone will try to migrate, let's say, a particular type of account first, whichever is the top priority for them. So in this way, by changing this filter where you can mention that what kind of type of account you want to migrate, you can sync that, or you can migrate that to the next system or the target system. Next is, after filtering the account with a specific type, we are trying to get the contacts of that particular account. So we have used get contact by account ID, and we are trying to get the contact which is associated with those accounts in Salesforce. The third node we have used is the enrichment node. We are trying to enrich the data through Apollo. In some cases it can also use Zoom Info or any similar platform where company details are available. So this workflow will try to search the account or the company information within Apollo, and if the information exists, then the flows works in certain way. If the information does not exist in Apollo, the flow will continue in certain another way. So we have used a decision node here, that if the account exists, then it will search further. If the account does not exist in Apollo, there are less chances of data enrichment. It will straight away go to Zoho. It will check whether the account exists or not, and if the account exists, then it will not migrate that. If the account does not exist, then it will create the account and create the contact. So Apollo is the primary database, you can say, which is the key differentiator. If the company exists in Apollo, then what it does is it tries to find out the relevant people within the organization, because it is possible the contact person who is associated with the company, there are other decision makers which the information can be available in Apollo. Next, we are trying to find out what is the communication summary. So whatever the last 10 emails that we have received, the company received from that particular customer, those 10 emails we will fetch from Microsoft Outlook, and based on those last 10 emails, what we will do is we will try to create a summary of communication, that what is the last 10 communications happen, create a 100-word summary using the OpenAI node. So here we are using OpenAI for, again, data enrichment. it gives an idea about the last communication happened with this particular customer. It can be related that the customer placed some order, or they have mentioned about some problems with some orders, some shipping related information. So all those communications will be collated and created as a summary. Then what it does, it searches the account whether it exists within Zoho CRM. If the account does not exist, then only it will go and create the account with all the enriched data, and it will try to put the most latest information within the account and contact creation. So it will take the data of Apollo, it will take the data of the enrichment for the account creation. In terms of description, we have used the information which we have extracted, we have used that in the description section, right? So it, whatever the collated summary of communication, it will put that, the OpenAI's output, it will put as description within the account information, and then it will create again the contact. Now the contact person information will be enriched based on the most latest information that we can get. So in this way, basically the data migration not only becomes data migration, it becomes migration along with enrichment in between. So we will now try to execute this flow, and let's see this output. So this is an account which we have within Salesforce as a CRM, and here we have used a particular type, and we are using this account as a filter. So all the accounts which has this specific type will be picked up and then will be enriched and migrated back to Zoho CRM. Now when the workflow execution is complete, now if we go and if we check in our Zoho CRM about this account and contact which we have created. So I'll just go to the Zoho CRM. I can see that there are no such accounts which is present as Jack Marketing, right? So no such account exists. Now I will just refresh this page and go to account section again. So now if I go to account section, I can see that there is an account created, Jack Marketing. If I go here, I can see that the Jack Marketing account is created along with their industry, service provider, and the basic information about the country, whatever information, the information, and the contact is also created, James Johnson, which was part of Jack account contact in Salesforce. So in this way, the account is created and account exists and transferred from Salesforce to Zoho CRM. So that's all that we have to share for today. Thanks for your time. Thanks for watching. We will share more such informative sessions later on, and stay tuned watching appse channel, where you will see more such informative videos. Thanks for watching.